Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Hey everyone, Kenji here, and today I am going to be giving my full review of the Deity VMic D3. So, what I want to do is I want to talk about this microphone, the Deity VMic D3. I got this several months ago, and I got to give it some use, and I got to do some sound tests with it, and I wanted to let you know what my thoughts are on it. First, let's just go over all the things that comes inside the box with this. I already did an unboxing video, and I could link that down below. But just a quick recap. This is the VMic D3. What it comes with is it comes with the bare microphone right over here, and also comes with this dual shock mount, and it also comes with the foam windscreen, the dead cat, a TRRS to TRRS connector, and a battery, because this microphone needs a battery. So what I first want to do is I want to show you some of the samples that I recorded with a particular scenario, on which is how I like to test out microphones. What I did is I tested out the microphone by having it about 20 inches away from my face. I was holding it, I'm going to turn sideways over here for a second. So I held it about 20 inches from my face over here with my cell phone, and I hooked the microphone up to my cell phone, and I recorded tests where I first had it facing towards me, then I had it facing off to the side, then I had it facing away from me, and then I had it facing off to the other side just for completeness, and then once again back towards me again. And I did this test all without the foam windscreen or the dead cat, so I did just the bare microphone, and this is outside. I also did it with the foam windscreen, and I also did the same test with the dead cat. Now, I did this all in my backyard facing towards an open field. This way I wouldn't be getting like a lot of echo back from, let's say, like a brick wall that was right in front of me, or if I was inside my studio, I might be getting some echo from the various walls and floor around me. I wanted to be in a more neutral environment, and also a more realistic environment that you might be vlogging in, which is normally outdoors or maybe indoors if that's how you like to vlog, but a lot of people like to vlog outdoors. So I wanted to do it in an outdoor setting, in just a regular suburban neighborhood with dogs barking and birds chirping and things like that. So that is how I did the test, and here are the results. Hi, Kenji here, and today we are going to be testing the Deity VMic D3, and I am doing this first test with the dead cat on. So I'm going to be doing the test with the dead cat, with the foam windscreen, and then without any windscreen or dead cat at all. And I'm going to be doing the test where I see how the noise rejection is. So I will be taking the microphone, I will be turning it around to the side and also to the back to see how the sound or the noise rejection is. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to have it facing towards me. It is about 15 to 20 inches away from me. Actually, probably about 20 inches away from me. So here we go. Testing, testing, testing. Turn off to the side. Testing, testing, testing. I'm going to turn to the back. Testing, testing, testing. I'm going to turn it off to the other side. Testing, testing, testing. I'm going to turn it all the way back towards me again. Testing, testing, testing. So now let's go ahead and remove the dead cat, and let's do it without any windscreen at all. Put that away. Okay, so now it is just the microphone without any windscreen or dead cat. So let's do the same test. It's facing directly towards me. Testing, testing, testing. Now I'm going to turn it off to the left. Testing, testing, testing. I'm going to face it away from me. Testing, testing, testing. Now I'm going to turn it off to the right. Testing, testing, testing. And now I'm going to face it back towards me again. Testing, testing, testing. All right, now let's go ahead and attach the foam windscreen. Pull that out of my pocket. put that onto the microphone. So as I the windscreen on there, start off facing towards me. Testing, testing, testing. I'm going to face off to the left. Testing, testing, testing. I'm going to face it away from me. Testing, testing, testing. I'm going to face off to the right. Testing, testing, testing. I'm going to face it all the way back towards me again. Testing, testing, testing. So this concludes the test of the Deity V-Mic D3 without any windscreen, with the dead cat, and also with the foam windscreen to see how the noise rejection is. Alright, so we're back from the test, and I'm kind of curious to see what your thoughts are on how the sound sounded. My thoughts are really that this microphone sounds really, really good. And the noise rejection from the back and sides is actually really good, especially from the back. This interference tube over here is actually really good at really narrowing in on my voice when I have it facing directly towards me. And I thought that was really good because it really helps drown out a lot of the other sounds that are around you. The windscreen, I thought actually, or should I say the foam windscreen actually, I thought did a pretty good job. Now, it wasn't a very windy day, but I didn't really pick up any sort of wind noise that was actually hitting the microphone. So I thought it did a decent job, and the dead cat was really good at basically also blocking the wind, but also not changing the sound of the microphone. Now, you might have a slightly different opinion, but when I listened to the samples of just the bare microphone and then the microphone with the dead cat, I noticed that there really wasn't a lot of change in the sound of the microphone and how it picked up. When I was recording the newer CM14 microphone, I definitely noticed a very big change in how that dead cat actually changed the way that the microphone picked up the sound. And I kind of liked it a little bit more, but I really don't think that the dead cat should be changing the sound of the microphone. It should mostly just be getting rid of any sort of wind noise that is around. So let's go ahead and talk about the things that I like about this microphone. The noise rejection of this is slightly better than the Deity D4 Duo. I wouldn't say it is tremendously better, but it is slightly better. The sound quality I thought of this microphone was very, very good. It probably helps that it is battery powered. And another thing is that this comes at a very good price point of $99. I think that is a very good price point. It's not super expensive, but it's also not on the super cheap end where you really don't know what you're getting. And the last thing that I wanted to say that I liked about this a lot was the fact that this came with both the dead cat and the foam windscreen. Some microphones, they don't come with any, some only come with a foam windscreen, or some only come with a dead cat. I kind of like that they give you both, so you do have the option. Because the dead cat, while it might work the best, it is a little bit bigger and bulkier, so sometimes you want something that provides you a little bit of wind protection but isn't like so in your face with having a huge dead cat on your mic. So let's go ahead and talk about the things that I don't like about this. To be honest, there's not a lot that I don't like about this microphone. The price is good, and it comes with everything that you really need to do any sort of vlogging on either a camera or on a phone. I think actually the only thing that I would say that I don't like too much about it, but is that it does require a battery. So I'm going to kind of get into that in my final conclusion, but I think that's the only thing. But you know, like, it does help a lot with the preamp on the microphone. So it's one of these things where it's a give and take. So you have to make your own decision on that. So why don't we get into my conclusion of should you buy this? In my opinion, when it comes down to this microphone, my answer to whether you should buy this is maybe. And the only reason why I say that is because if you have no microphone at all, then you might want to first buy a microphone that doesn't need a battery, something that is a little bit more mobile, depending on what sort of recording that you do. You might want to just get one that is a good mic that doesn't need a battery. This way you can just put it into your bag and you can vlog on the road and things like that. But if you already have a microphone that doesn't need a battery, or if you are doing a lot of your recordings in the house or in the studio, then I'll probably say yes, definitely get this microphone, because it is a great microphone. It's a great value. It gets great sound, and everything on it is super high quality. So if you already have one that doesn't need a battery, then yes, definitely go ahead and pick this guy up. If you do want to know about a really good microphone that doesn't need a battery, that is right in the same price range, then you can go ahead and check out my video on the Deity V-Mic D4 Duo, and I could go ahead and link that down below. And but that would actually give you a alternative or just something else to look at. If you have any questions about this microphone or about any additional tests that you would like me to do with this microphone, I would be happy to help you out. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps me out a lot. And until next time, take care.